tell nobody. Me and Jester are about to sneak on my team to see what's going on over there.
I'm about to open some packs. Quick pack opening. There's no VC on the account. I just want to open one pack. Should I do it? There's
800k VC.
I don't want to do the starter pack.
So this is what it looks like when y'all start. You get a starter pack.
Starter pack.
There's a grit and grind, a defense, a pace.
Okay, oh, my first ever pack.
That's what the packs look like.
Oh, Jay Crowder.
Crash ass Jay Crowder. Troy Dan coming in, sneaking in, trying to get his little footage real quick.
Just about to open.
800k VC.
First ever pack opening. Surge. Oh shit.
Oh damn. A 90 overall free mark.
So before Abel realizes his music was playing at the event and monetizes my whole shit right here, I'm gonna jump in and start answering some questions for you guys. You will get to see more of the event in my team up vlog itself, and don't be surprised if there's a My Team questions answered part 2 video that I dropped, because actually nobody from the My Team dev team was at the event this year. It was gameplay devs more than anybody else, like Mike Wang and Scott OG. So I took the time to reach out to a couple of the My Team guys that I know, and hopefully I can get some more answers to more of these questions that you guys gave me. So be on the lookout for a part 2 of this video from my team. As of right now, I'm just going to jump into the questions that I was able to answer right at the event. And for the extra attentive people, don't just pay attention to what I'm saying, pay attention to the screen, because I will be playing some of these screens of the My Team mode itself, and you'll be able to catch a couple of collection rewards. So it might be able to allow you to avoid some extra questions you might have to ask me in the comments.
Domination is 297 stars. That's all-time domination in everything. These are some of the warm-up challenges you get when you start.
This is so annoying.
Question number 1 is, will the pre-order bonus cards be auctionable? I haven't gotten a flat out no, but I said I'm assuming that they will not be auctionable, and I basically just got the nod of approval. So I'm going to assume that they are not auctionable, and it would make sense for them to not be auctionable, because why would you go ahead and pay $150 for cards that you could probably just find on the auction host, because they're going to be spammed by all the people getting the pre-order bonus. So I think that makes it a little bit more worth. I think I might end up taking the plunge on the 150 version myself, because as of right now, it seems as if the card ratings are a bit scaled down, and not even scaled down, but they're more well paced, right? Nobody asked this question, but I actually noticed it while I was there. Amethysts now go up to, I think, a 94 overall, 95 plus up to a 98, I think, is the diamond. Because remember last year, I think Diamond started at a 93 or something like that. So they've now widened the range of Amethyst cards, and apparently those are going to be the ones that are running shit to start the year. So that dynamic duo that you will get from the pre-order bonus that pushes Shaq to an Amethyst, that's now one of the higher tier players that you will be able to have to start the year for a while. Being that diamonds will now be more prestigious to get, it seems that it makes it a little bit more worth, in my head anyway. Next question is, will we be able to buy boxes with MT, or is it still just VC? As of right now, it seems like it is still just going to be VC. As you guys can see here, the first packs that you'll be able to open on day 1 with all the current players in the league, it's just VC packs, and it looks like it's around the same prices. We should have kind of expected that.
Yo, first ever pack opening right here. 20 bucks. Let's go. First pack opening of the year, exclusive leaks. Oh!
Sapphire. Sapphire.
Oh, we're spelling it. Who is that? Oh shit.
Next up are 2 very related questions. One is, no restriction My Team Online gone? Seemingly it is. If you guys take a look at the screen that was playing earlier in the video, you can see that there are only so many ways to play the mode. There's Supermax, Draft and Play, and Play with Friends, and we all know what the restrictions are in the former 2. So it seems like right now Play with Friends will be the only fully unrestricted way to play in the mode. However, I did ask about it, and even LD2K said he didn't really fully like that idea and would like to see a way for you to use a fully unrestricted team as well. Hopefully there will be some kind of way or addition to that, but they don't want to fully commit to those being the only ways you play. Do not think that, do not assume that. They want to touch on it, it's just this is what they have to offer us right now. And like I said, if you're attentive, take a look at challenges. It says single player and multiplayer, so it seems like there will be some challenges online this year that will be multiplayer, and I wouldn't be surprised if they gave us no restrictions in some of those. How will matchmaking be determined? No, will it go by record or team overall? I'm pretty sure it's going to go by seeding, just like how y'all saw in Supermax, where you'll have to play placement matches and then it places you in a seed with people at your skill level. I'm pretty sure now they have it set so that you will now only match up with people that are in your skill tier, so that's at least an upgrade from just running into random super teams. How much VC will it cost to save a player into a later round in draft mode? I'm told it will not cost a lot. I wasn't given an exact number. It's going to be somewhere between, I think, 100 and 250 VC, but not a large amount. Thankfully, you'll be able to hold on to the good players you get. And let me show you guys some of the footage I got of draft mode when Jester jumped into the draft for the first time. You even get to use some historic players right off the bat.
Alright, for some reason they're allowing me to play it. I kind of just, you know,
This is what it looks like when you start packing playoffs.
Get out of a bullshit, I got it. Alright. Right there. Markel. Yeah, both. Alright, we're taking Tristan. So we're taking Tristan. Stop! Wow! Stop! No! Alright, here, you.
Oh, Westbrook.
Take Westbrook, Westbrook. Oh my god. Whoa!
That's the team that they drafted so far.
You got to go. Let it ride, let it ride.
Also pull historic. You can also get historics in here. Like Jason Williams from the Heat.
Right here. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Red pack again. Red pack again. I'm feeling this. Number 1 and number 4. Oh! I was feeling it! Let's go! I was feeling. We don't even need number 4. It's like Michael Jordan. Oh,
that's Toronto Hakeem.
Toronto Hakeem Olajuwon.
Hakeem Olajuwon. Yeah, like young Tyson Chandler. Look at our team, dude.
Look at the team that they just drafted in packing playoffs. That looks excellent.
Yeah, we're ready. We just got the best team. Let's go.
There are 10 prize boards.
Alright. Scalabrini's the first prize board.
Brian Scalabrine is the first prize. I guarantee that card will actually go for that.
I don't know if we're going to be able to play this. No one else is playing.
What is the salary cap in Supermax? I got to see it for myself actually, but by then my camera was dead sadly. The salary cap in Supermax is going to be 2,400. So with that in mind, you can now go ahead and take into account what it would be like to try to build your team for Supermax. Pink diamonds are 500, so that means you can't have a pink diamond, but you can have an all pink diamond. Diamonds are 400, you can have a diamond squad, but not an all diamond squad. Amethyst 300, rubies 250, and so on and so forth. And free agents are quite cheap, but obviously you can only use them for a couple of games. So now you get an idea or a feel for how good a team can really be, or how top heavy you want your team to be in Supermax. And mind you, I don't think bronze players cost anything at all, so you can really just invest all of your cap into your 1 through 10, your first 5, your second 5, and then just use bronzes for your last 3. So now before I just let the rest of the videos run and you guys can see some of the collection rewards that you can get on day 1 and some of the historic collection rewards, let me get some final miscellaneous questions out of the way. What are the bid and buy now caps and auction times for cards this year? Also, have you added any new search filters? We weren't able to see because you have to have reached the silver gold level to be able to access the auction house, which is I think kind of admirable. So no, you can't just jump into the game and start auctioning right away. You have to have done something to earn the right to use the auction house. Will diamond coaches be in packs with diamond players? If so, y'all about to be trolling heavy all year? Yes, as you have seen so far, coaches will be pullable in packs with players, and they will also have that same overlay, so you might end up having some wicked troll montages in packs this year.
Jester, what are you excited about? What do you not like?
I've just been opening packs. I don't like how you can pull Sapphire coaches. It's such a troll.
Gem coaches in packs is going to be trolly as fuck.
It really is.
Can you give an example of what some strategy cards will do when used? Are they basically like park cards? From what I saw in the descriptions of the strategy cards and reading through everything that they've released so far, they'll basically just emphasize points of emphasis to create more mismatches and scoring opportunities. So like when you look at a coach and it says his points of emphasis are, you know, getting down low, finding mismatches in the post, being able to abuse that, I'm pretty sure those cards will just allow for more of those opportunities to happen. So if you get on a pick and roll, maybe it will force the big to get onto the guard and then you have to abuse that. Something like that is what I'm imagining. I know, lastly, before I just show you guys the goals and the cards that you get for completing the goals, one being actually that same pink diamond Shaq, and I'll also show you the collection rewards that I was able to record. Here's a list of all the new legends that I wrote down. Some of them are names that are not in the upcoming clips either. I personally went back and went through every single collection and found all the new legends, and at the bottom I put Julius Erving and Dirk Nowitzki because those are legends that you will get. I'm assuming they're diamonds. I don't think they're pink diamonds, but you get them once you complete every historic collection of the East and every historic collection of the West. So that gives you more incentive to actually finish the collection of every single team to get every single player. Both of those guys are people I want to use on my team, so I'm curious what their stats would look like. If you have a question that I didn't answer, specifically the questions that I didn't answer are the ones that are like, what are the domination rewards and what are some of the diamond cards you can get for like doing things and finishing stuff in the modes. I didn't get answers for that. They didn't reveal who will be the pickable cards this year that you get for rewards, but I do know that the first domination reward is still Amethyst. I saw that on the domination screen, so they're starting off with the Amethyst. Hopefully all-time domination will be a diamond. So that's why I said be on the lookout for a part 2 of this video, because I'm waiting for a couple answers, and if I get them, then I will upload and let you guys know who are these new cards, who are these domination rewards, and everything else that I didn't get to answer in this video. But without further ado, here are the goal rewards and the collection rewards. If you didn't see a collection reward of a team that you're curious of, ask me in the comments, because I might have seen it and remember it, because I don't know if I recorded all of them. And enjoy, y'all. I'm hype and I can't wait to see what's up.
There we go. J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith. About goals this year. Iggy. Yo, that's so you earn players by completing a goal. Oh, that diamond pistol.
Wow. Steve Nash. Oh my God. Pink diamond Shaq. That is nids. That is nids. That's crazy. Crazy.
Billy Cunningham.
Wow. Here we go.
Finn Baker. These are new collection reward cards. Jerry Sloan.
Brad Daughtry. Sam Jones.
Sam Jones, that's my guy.
He's always a go.
That's Team R veteran, dog. Joe Johnson.
91 Joe, okay. Ronnie Cycling. David Lee for the Knicks.
So this is who you win right here for the regular players?
Strickland. That is a name 2K needed.
Now we gotta go.
Percy Hawkins.
So these are the cards that we gotta get soon. These are the cards that you can get day one, essentially.
Really?
Yeah. Oh,
Dang.
Oh, so if you complete the teams, you get this.
yeah.
Campy Russell, that's in your name. Jeremy Lin for the Knicks collection. Everybody's gonna want that one.
Big hip. That's gonna be a card that people want to. Everyone's gonna want him because he's athletic.
That's crazy.
Larry Hughes. Dominique Wilkins for the Clippers.
Right, you just got
Oh, Jason Williams, Ruby.
I like that. That's Derek Fisher right there.
ooh, that. Golly, they got all the guys.
So now for the people that have lasted this long in the video, I have one final question treat for you. It's one that I personally wanted to know. It's one that I was curious about and I needed an answer for. And if you were watching me throughout 2K17, you know how much this one means to me. Will there be a Diamond Ben Wallace? And if so, how do we petition against it? The answer that I got was not as a reward.